you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Near the end.
Great research.
Yeah, I did do that quite weirdly. Sorry for the aggression.
I was pregnant.
Heavily pregnant by the end.
Oh, extremely pregnant.
Well, because you do mocap as well.
Too pregnant.
You do mocap as well. Yeah, how did less mocap happen by that point?
No,
you were still doing
mocap. Same amount of mocap. See, this is what I love about games, by the way, and about motion capture, about sound. You can be any shape or size. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you were doing this on film and TV, you'd probably have to stop the production and wait until you gave birth. No, not in this case. We just carried on because.
Well, in all fairness, man, you're like the strongest actor I've ever met, because most actors would still go, I'm very pregnant, I'm just going to stop now.
No, I wanted to carry on. Everyone was like, are you sure? As the due date was sort of slowly creeping up on us, I was like, are you sure? And I was like, look, I'm fine. Until my waters break, we're absolutely fine. And 2 days before I gave birth, I was my waters broke actually after a session.
Yeah.
Good Lord, really?
Yes, yeah. And
we all talk with friends.
Everyone was placing bets.
It's like, oh my God, her waters broke literally after
the session. Thank God it was like
I was about to say thank God. Yeah.
At home, because I think people were slightly nervous that it was going to happen during the session.
In the mocap suit.
In the mocap suit, but it did not. But
hey, at least you'd have the animation for it in case that needed to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. Yeah, it was an experience.
I can imagine so. So you get a lot of people asking you, is Lae'zel's face based on yours? How do you feel about that?
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I'm slightly offended, but then a lot of people find her very attractive, so I don't.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. No, I love my little green lizard, so I'm happy to take it. I'll take it, but it's not based on that. It's not. I think they used our expressions for animating the characters.
Yeah, they have reference of us, so the animators are following our performance. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: like Larian have done an amazingly beautiful thing. They've changed the term voice actors to cast. Right. It's more accurate because it wasn't voice work. It
performance.
Was full performance, performance capture in the volume and voice. We did very little pure voice work, which mainly for like in-game stuff.
Voice work is very reductive as well, because I think even when you are doing just voice work, you're acting.
Yeah.
You're doing the same prep, you're doing everything. So to call it just voice acting is I think a little bit reductive.
Because you don't. Even if you're just doing the audio and you're not doing performance capture, you're still having to.
You're not just doing audio.
Exactly.
You're acting.
That's what I mean. Yeah. People
and you'll
don't
never
realize that.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Neil, but whenever I just do voice work, I'm in the booth like
That's what I mean.
and moving around.
Still acting. They just can't see
of
that.
Course.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's important as well, because a lot of people, I'm sure you're getting this as well, I get a lot of people approaching me about wanting to be a voice actor.
Sure.
And I have to stop them and say, the first thing you need to do is learn acting. And then do everything, theatre, film, TV,
it's no different.
Whatever you want to do. But don't just specifically go, I want to be a voice actor, because that's really, like you said, it's reductive because it's acting. And if you can do all of this stuff, A, you'll have a much better time financially, hopefully. B, you'll also learn a lot more to bring to animation voice work, if that's something that you get lucky enough to do. We were lucky, we got to do full performance.
Yeah.
And that really, I think, added a huge amount to the work. That it wasn't just having to just rely purely on the vocal techniques, but also you'd be able to physicalize and also habitually physicalize your characters. So Lae'zel has a very specific movement that comes from you, and Astarion is all me. That comes from that, all the habits and stuff. They're very specific, and we got a lot of fun because it was 4 years of work where we could really develop the characters. So this was a dream job, man.
Yeah, it really was.